Yeah.
This Cino?
This is Carcino, man.
Hold on, let me tell my girl so she can do a backflip real quick. She watches your videos too.
Okay.
Hold on for a second. Yo, hold on. Say hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
It's Carcino.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, so that is she that hit her feet back on the floor. What's going on, player?
Nothing much. Like I told y'all, I was gonna call. I was gonna pick
man.
somebody to call. You got picked.
That's what it do. That's what it do. You usually answer me on Instagram when I'm bringing up my dicks. I asked you. I said, "Yo, I know Derrick Rose is at your house."
No, he actually grew up with my friend and my cousin, and they actually played video games in his house when he was when he was in high school and stuff. So they actually know Derrick. So
That's what it do.
yeah, they always stick up for Rose no matter what. So
Yeah, I ride with him too, man. Sure, ain't nobody did what he did coming into the league.
yeah, I remember what you were saying about him.
I was older than him.
You was the one sending me the videos of him dunking. Like, man, he was dunking the ball. What is you talking about?
Yeah, man. I was sitting there thinking on songs like, yo, if he called back and said, I might have some jewels to drop too, man, about a couple of people in the different industries.
Oh
Oh,
man.
man. Because my mom, she sings, man, so, and I've been, came up in around a lot of singers, and I was there at a lot of rehearsals and, Beacon Theater performances, and a lot of the stuff you talked about, I was like, oh my God, he has no idea. But yet, right on. For real, man. I mean, I think I knew how crazy the gay thing was a lot earlier than I should have known. He used to tell me straight up and down, anybody touch him, you let me know. She gave me the code word. She's like, the code word was Jesus. She wanted to be like, call me on the phone while I'm, spending the night at my father's because they wasn't together. He'd be like, anything I hide over there? Jesus? Hey, if it's Jesus, all you got to just tell me. I'll come right over there right now. Jesus? Like, nah, Bob, relax. It's all good. Yeah, man, shoot. We used to go to church and stuff like that to see Coco from SWV. And shoot, I can't even. I gotta say it in a certain way. But my mom's on a couple of people's albums and stuff like that.
Right.
So
yeah,
we want to protect her identity.
Exactly. Let's not put that out there.
Let's not get too crazy.
So what you think about the? Did you hear what Michael Vick did?
Man, it's just a real sad situation, man. People can be broken, and we're all capable of being broken, but it really speaks to who you really are and who you were the whole time, based on how you recover from after they break you. Can you still maintain, sanity? But at the same time, I really had to think back that, he really ain't all of that intelligent to begin with. So I can understand completely where it's coming from. He got the bills to pay, got lifestyle, he got his wife, and, he ain't really all that bright. So he I'm sure he couldn't just say stop and completely change his way of living so that, whatever money he had left, he could have, invested or did something with it. Because I know a lot of that money went to the lawyers and stuff like that, but I know he wasn't completely broke.
No, he wasn't completely broke, but it wasn't. It's the thing about him is he got problems where his dad was going down for drug selling and all that stuff. His brother was locked up. There's a lot of pressure on Michael Vick. A lot of people think Michael Vick went to jail for dogfighting. And I keep telling him, I'm like, no, he went down because he snubbed the president. He snubbed Judge W. Bush. I'm like, they been knew he was doing that. They been knew he was dogfighting. There's plenty of people dogfighting. They dogfighting right now. Ain't nobody shutting that down at all because they know who really run the dogfight down there in the South. So
Exactly.
anyone like Michael Vick was the leader and the culprit. It was just he was a black athlete involved in dogfighting when he shouldn't have been. They like, you got too much money to be doing this. I'm like, it's what they did down south. So
trust me, the informant is walking around right now. He was walking around when he went to jail.
Oh yeah.
They just wanted him.
And when he came out, he got humbled. And now he couldn't get back in the NFL and couldn't get back in the league. And he wanted to try to make it now and broadcast and do something else now because he realized they're not gonna let him back on the field.
Would you, if you was him, why would you go to Fox?
Well, I don't even think he's on Fox, but he was doing ESPN.
He might as well stay there
yeah,
now.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. He went. You see, he noticed he didn't do that on Undisputed in front of Shannon Sharp. He knew what he was doing. He waited till he was on that other show with Wilburn and all of them people. Then he gonna sit there and say the man should cut his hair. Like cutting his hair had something to do with it. He tried to clean it up today, but it didn't really work. Cause I'm like,
man, listen.
I'm like, why did they choose him to do that? You see, they chose the black guy to do that and put him out there on TV.
But that let me know right there the way he said it. If you listen to the way he said it, he don't sound like somebody who got high education.
Oh, of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
Michael Vick has always gotten by on his athletic ability.
He did more talking right then and there than he did his whole playing career.
That's true. I mean, really.
When you see him talking or willing to speak at any time, and that means, he ain't going to talk because he don't want to get exposed.
But he's saying, man, you might as well go ahead and cut that hair and get some braids and fit in. And I'm like, look, Larry Fitzgerald was NFL's Man of the Year almost every year. And
this mother effer,
he got cornrows.
Rookie touchdown record with cornrows, or was I asleep?
Exactly.
Was I asleep? So it's just really, really sad, man. I wish him the best of luck because although he has completely lost all support in the black community.
Yeah, and I mean everybody was going against me when I was talking about him. I'm like, man, he's jumping on the bandwagon because he gonna jump on the Cubs bandwagon all of a sudden. And he was doing something earlier in the year, and I made fun of Vic. Man, don't say that. Everybody black took up for Vic. Now they was like, man, you know what? You was right about that. Amazing how one day. I'm like, man, I saw him do it then. I'm like, Michael Vick a Cub fan because we winning? I was like, what? I saw the switch up happening. Yep, I saw the switch up happening. He's like, look, man, I'm rolling with the winners, man. Look, they won. I'm going to just get in where I fit in.
I just hope they give him a job. I hope he didn't do all of that for nothing. Let just.
He gonna get a job because they using him. Like, look, see, we were already saying it, but now look.
No, he retracted his statement shortly after.
Oh yeah, he retracted it. We'll try to do a cleanup job, but ain't nobody buying it. That's
that don't never work for us.
Exactly, because see, if you retract it, you could have made a video. Just like you made a video and went on national TV, he gonna go on social media and leave a little paragraph.
He should have spent the night at the studio and sat the same spot with the same clothes.
Right, like I'll be back next week to clarify my statements or put a video up where they can play it on TV. All they gonna do is put your little paragraph up there and that's it.
Yep. You in the oven.
But the damage is already done in the black community.
Yeah, man, it's sad. It's sad, man. They always get us like that. We can't never get them like that.
Nah, and then I just put up the video today.
Fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
I just put up a video today because LeBron now he didn't tick the owner off so much. The owner and them, because this is what they do. They all leak information to these writers and then say anonymous source. Like Phil Jackson was doing.
I'm about to say I love Phil Jackson.
Yeah. Right, Phil did it wrong. It's like it's been going on for years, but Phil just don't have no touch in doing it. So LeBron put out that he's angrily upset. I knew this 3 weeks ago. I'm like, I said all this to everybody. You ain't gonna talk about it. I'm like, no, I talked about it 3 weeks ago. They just not talking about it on ESPN. I'm like, you go on my timeline and find that. Of course, I said this is why they're not actively pursuing nobody in the draft and the free agency. Everybody waiting on them to get down, and I'm like, they not. Because one, they don't have the money to, and the owner is not gonna do it if LeBron ain't gonna stay on the team.
Do what the hell you want to do.
Yeah.
Send Kyrie to the Garden. Think about myself.
Oh man, we finna get to that in 1 second. But LeBron, the Cavs put out today that the reports are that they're interested in trading LeBron. Now you know LeBron got a no trade clause, so he getting the same thing as Melo. So that's what
we can stop all that right now. They losing him for nothing because Magic is giving them nothing when he can get the whole baby for free.
Exactly. But the thing is now LeBron, is he gonna willing to tank the rest of this season to make that happen? Or did he willing to try to go out with what he got now and see if they can win one more when they really can't with the team that they got? Because this owner's not he getting players that in the draft that I ain't never heard of. He just signed some Croatian dude or some European guy. I'm like, who is he? You gave him $8 million. What?
When you lose your horses, what do they always do? They always go and get these people that look like them so they could lose games. And the fans still come and try to say, "Oh yeah, he's good. He's good.
They won't.
He can shoot." Yeah, but you get blown out by 30.
Yep. And then the thing is, if they trade LeBron, they'll do it near the mid-season or right before the All-Star break, and seeing what teams got a chance. And if they'll tell LeBron, "Look, man, you can still go to the Lakers."
I don't think he'll do that. I don't think he's going to change his jersey in the middle of the season.
I don't know. Depends on where they are, and if they ain't in number 2, 3, or 4 position, and if he unhappy,
can't do that.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
My grandmother and grandfather.
Injuries happen, man. Injuries happen.
Cleveland has been one of the healthiest teams within the last 2, 3, 4 years in the East. They have not had an injury problem.
No, they have, man. I mean, you've had Kevin Love out. You had Kyrie out. You had a lot of players. J.R. Smith out. Right, they've been hit with the injury bug all season long. That's what hurted them last year. The JR was out almost the whole year, and then he tried to come back and fit in. And you get rid of the guy Liggins, who was killing in his position.
Oh my God, that was the dumbest. I know Liggins is happy to get out of there, though. I tell you that much. Because where did he go? Did he go to Sacramento, or was he just out of the league?
Nah, he went to Sacramento. I don't know if somebody else picked him up right now, but he was balling for them. And that was exactly what they needed. But LeBron gonna put him out the way to bring in his boy Dante Jones. So come on, Tay. His homeboy.
That don't even seem right.
His 2K17, buddy.
People around him that are actually worth something. You just don't keep people. Men don't just keep people around just to keep people around. You either can run as fast as me and we can get to this fool, or I can't roll with you and we get somebody else. You can't just be fooling because we cool. Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's right.
That ain't gonna work. That was just way too odd for me.
Yep, and I've seen that go down, but that's how LeBron runs, and the owner don't like him anyway. I'm like, dude, you playing for a racist owner. You know he racist, and as soon as you left, he talked about you like a dog. And then now he brought you back, and you thought you had control because you got all these agreements that you did when you came back. And he don't like him. The owner they don't like each other. That's known as a fact. He fired the general manager. He was not finna pay to bring him back. The owner's not finna pay and do all these big trades to bring these big names in just for this one season. Then he gonna lose everything at the end of the year.
Chauncey was retarded.
I guess he thought he was, because Chauncey wasn't finna come take that money to play. Uno is no idiot. He making that now. He get more than that off the pension. You gonna make him a general manager for 1 year?
I just thought to myself, I said, ain't no way in hell Chauncey's gonna take his 2 girls and his wife over there and have the responsibility of working that every day 48-hour job instead of going working for TNT with the nice flights, come home to the family. He gonna give all that up just to say so he could be up under LeBron. I'm like, nah. I don't think Chauncey is that dumb. I don't know him. He never played for my city or nothing like that. But just from afar, the way he leads his team or whatever, that story Stephen A. said that they was in a club with Melo in Denver. All he did was snap his finger, and they all just lined up and walked out the strip club. I was like, nah, I don't see him. I don't see him going from that to that. That's just not the type of situation that I think he would accept.
Nah, Uno is not that way. You know, he don't roll like that. And the thing is about him is he's a boss. Like he moves as a leader.
His swag, he has a swag about him.
Yeah, he's a leader. So the thing about him is they tried to lowball him. They tried to offer him $1.5 million. That was an insult right there. Plus, you're talking about a general owner that has never re-signed a general manager. Every time their contract is up, he get rid of them. So
this out.
Why would he do that?
Has never won because there's a reason why he's never won. Continue.
Yep.
He's never won.
Yep. And then all of a sudden, you know, you want him to come in a situation where in 1 year LeBron is leaving, then the next year Kyrie's option is up. He gonna want to leave, and everybody gonna be gone, and then they gonna blame who? Chauncey Billups. You just using him as the scapegoat to take the heat off you. And you gonna throw him right in the hot seat so he can get the blame.
Just so he can live the life of the Memphis Grizzlies.
Exactly. They're gonna be Chauncey Billups didn't do nothing to keep LeBron. I'll be like, he just got there. All he did was sharpen his pencil. And next thing you know,
he don't play PlayStation.
Right. I'm not on 2 right. I don't play 2K17, so I can't. Bron ain't gonna stick around.
Like, word. Shoot, ain't that many tournaments in the world?
Yep, and now New York Knicks, man. How in the world did they let Dennis Smith Jr.? I picked him in the mock draft. I said, he going to the Knicks.
You're about to make me throw up right now. You are going to make me so sick to my stomach. It's not one time I don't travel downtown and I sit up here, come home, look at that, and at night when I thought about it, I came here and I watched him go against Lonzo Ball, and I said, man, could you imagine the buzz we could have had here in New York City?
Yep.
No way. He is a franchise changer.
Yep.
He literally is, because okay, you got Porzingis, but this is not a big man league. The NBA has turned into the ACC.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? And this kid, no pun intended, was the ACC Rookie of the freaking Year. I know that.
Yeah.
With my education, if I live in whatever, you can't tell me the scouts over there, the security guard at the building, the dude sleeping in the basement, don't know that that's who that man is. And I'm sitting here watching Frank. I'm not even watching Frank. I'm looking at his picture on ESPN, you know, under the Knicks as a rotation player. I'm looking at Frank. That's what I got. I got Frankie. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't want to say nothing bad about him because he seems like a good kid, you know.
Oh,
you know,
man.
you can look at him and tell he's a good kid and he's going to work hard.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to, you know, he's going to come in, probably score some points, but he ain't no impact player, which symbolizes the New York Knicks, like go to the hole type basketball. I'm like, this man played like, he played like old Baron Davis, you know. I'm like, they just crash, go straight to the cup.
And people say Steve Francis, but I don't even see Steve Francis because he's not as strong as Steve Francis' upper body. Mm-hmm. Steve Francis was freakishly strong. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? When he went up against centers, they went back in the air. Once he went chest to chest with them centers, he didn't go backwards. You know what I'm saying? So I can't compare him to Baron Davis. To Steve Francis. But I would compare him to Baron Davis, but I believe but Baron Davis is really a fat kid, really physically. He just can't play in shape, and he played with those weights on his body.
Yep.
He played through the season with those weights on his body. So, you know, he was always trying to keep his weight down. I think this kid is just a player unto himself. He's really, really good, man. I mean, I don't think he can be as clutch as Baron Davis. He could possibly be, but I think he is just a lights out, lights you up all day, aggressive. The rules of the NBA, he is going to have James Harden type free throw numbers. Because there's absolutely no way you can stop him posting up these little guards in the NBA, and there's no way any of these guards are going to be standing straight up outside the free throw line, stopping him from penetrating to the hole.
Yep, they're going to try to cut the lanes off on him, and that way he'll start developing a consistent jump shot. But besides that, that dude the way he plays with his aggression is exactly what you need. Right.
So him and Tim Hardaway.
Yep.
And I know we're trying to move Lee, the shooting guard. We're trying to move Lee. I mean, I ain't never heard nothing about they trying to move Lee, but I can just assume it don't make no sense to have all that money tied up into the 2-guard position. You know, it's just nuts to have that amount of money tied up in the 2-guard, and not both of them are starting. None of them are dual to the point where you could put Hardaway at the 3. That's not going to happen. Yeah. You know, you're going to get him hurt.
And what you think about what's your boy Zeke? Do you think they're going to suspend Zeke Elliott finally?
Put it like this, they got to. Yeah. He done forced their hand. I did not see the video. I was so disgusted because, number one, let's just get it clear. I'm a Giants fan. So I'm hoping that he go to jail, come out, and the Giants draft. That sounds terrible.
That's the only thing the Giants missing is a running back. They got everything else. The Giants is really in position to beat them this year.
Hey, man, listen. It depends on whether Flowers learned how to block a defensive end.
They beat them twice last year. Hello? Uh-oh. I think Max done faded out. Yep, Max is gone. But anyway, they beat them twice last year, so that's that. Maybe he'll call. Well, wait a minute. I got to call him. Let's see if we can get Max back on the line. And we'll talk about this. Told y'all to call. Post the number. Uh-oh. Yep, he's done. Well, all right. So we'll end this right here. You know, do I think Ezekiel Elliott is going to go down for this? I don't want to see him go down, but yeah, I think he's going to get suspended. They were looking to suspend him anyway. The league already know. He even got away with a lot of stuff already that ain't been reported. Some been reported. He's just doing too much. The league got to try to get some reins on him. So they're looking at maybe a 2-gamer. Now this thing happens. Now that the league going to be looking at maybe 6. You know, of course they're going to want to fight it, but it says probably get it reduced to 4 games and go through the unions and all that stuff. But something's got to be done because he's not understanding the slap on the hand or the, hey, man, they watch you. He's not getting it for some reason. So when somebody's not getting it, they're going to make sure you get it. Get it? Well, anyway, it's your boy Carcino. That was Maxwell over there. I told y'all last night on the live chat, post your number in the message section, and I will pick one, and I'll call you. As you saw today, I did it. So this is the Real Brothers. I forgot what volume it is, but we back.